I was in love with her I'm still in love with her. So, I mean, I just think she was a wonderful person, such strength.
Tom knew his partner Mary had multiple sclerosis when they met. He didn't know the dark place it would take them.
She said, when it gets to the point that life is no longer worth living as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to continue. She wasn't afraid of dying, but she didn't want a bad death.
Suicide is legal in Ireland, but assisting suicide is not. The couple went to the courts, but the law was upheld. Going to Switzerland was ruled out due to medical reasons, so the couple sourced drugs from Mexico on the internet. Just before Christmas 2013, Mary decided it was time to go.
All that I can really say, without getting myself into trouble, is that Mary died peacefully like she wanted to. She didn't have a prolonged death. She had a very peaceful death in her own bed at home.
Today, a parliamentary committee on assisted dying will recommend a change in the law. The recommendations would introduce assisted dying for people who will die within 6 to 12 months, depending on their condition. They must be diagnosed with a terminal condition that is incurable, irreversible, progressive and advanced, and their suffering cannot be relieved in a way that they find tolerable. But many experts are opposed, including those working in palliative care.
Do you think bringing in legislation in this area would influence or increase pressure on terminally ill people to take the option of an assisted suicide?
So yes is the answer. I absolutely do. When people are sick, they can feel overwhelmed and they can feel distressed. If you were to bring in legislation that said that a certain group in society should consider an early death as a solution to that distress, that is a regressive solution. That is not helpful, and it's a burden to people who are already terminally ill.
Whether those who currently pass away at hospices like this will ever have the option of an assisted death depends on whether the Irish government accepts these new proposals and brings in legislation. As the current government only has a year or less left in its lifespan, it seems extremely unlikely that it will tackle this issue, instead leaving it to the next government.
Tom was investigated but never charged. But for now, anyone helping their partner to end their life still risks serious jail time. Stephen Murphy, Sky News, Dublin.